Hi guys, welcome back. Well, beer at the ready. Belgium's finest, pickup box full. Time to crack on with another pickups video. I've got games from 10 different systems, so I'm going to start at the lowest, and that, this time, surprise surprise, is the Sega Saturn. There's only one game for that. I've been after this one for a while, trying to get it the right price, and that is Space Hulk. Now, it's a game I never played back in the day. I've seen plenty of videos on it. It does come, if I can get it open without damaging everything. Oh, hello. I'll have a look at that in a second. Got a very chunky manual. Game. What was that then? I think this was... yeah, it was just like a little contents book of what they were doing back then. So, let's have a little look-see through this. FIFA Soccer 96, Road Rash, Viewpoint. I never knew Viewpoint came out on the Sega Saturn. That is a fantastic game on the Neo Geo, of which I have played that. I have done a video on that, and it's a brilliant game. Excellent shooter. Space Hulk, Theme Park, High Octane, Magic Carpet, and the Dungeon Keeper. So that's all in the little booklet, but there you go. Happy to add that to my collection. As you know, I'm trying to go for a complete collection there. So I think that puts me on. Let's have a look for the Sega Saturn. How many games that actually puts me on for that now? Because I am getting there slowly with it. 79 games. So I can't remember how many there was for it. I think it was under 200. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong there, but happy that I've added Space Hulk to my collection. Right, we're actually going to now move on to a handheld, and it's a great little handheld, it really is. And that's the Sony PlayStation Portable. Now, I don't just collect the games for this, I actually collect the films, and I couldn't tell you how many I've got. I know I haven't got a huge amount, but let me know if you collect the films for this. But I've got SimCity, Rush Hour, what a fantastic film that was. Rush Hour 2, in fact I've left the price on that one as you can see, just 75p. And a fantastic film. When I first watched this, I was blown away. Black Hawk Down. That's a fantastic film. But I also did pick up 2 games for it as well. I've got Wipeout Pure, which is a game I really do enjoy, and the fantastic Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast. Now, I have also got this for the PS2, and it is a brilliant arcade racer, and this is just fantastic on the handheld as well. Well, I've only picked up 2 games for, well, it's my favourite console of all time. And if you're following my channel, you already know that's the PlayStation 2. Now, this first game, I actually believe it's terrible. And it may or may not come up in a future episode, but that is Beverly Hills Cop. As you can see, complete in the box. And this next one, well, I also follow Eddie from Roller X-Core, and he advises how he picked this one up from Australia. Well, ditto, mate, because I copied your idea. I picked this up for next to nothing, and I was really surprised, because what I noticed on the box was the shipping cost almost as much as the game, so I'm surprised the guy even sent it. And it is a PAL game. So obviously it was shipped over there to be sold, and it's worked its way back. So happy to add 7 Wonders of the Ancient World into my collection. And thank you, Eddie. Something a little different now. My good friend Adam Morton, who actually I purchased my Amiga haul off, he actually came across some books that he'd found and said, look, do you want them? And I said, yeah, please. Amiga Power presents by Land, Air and Sea Microprose, the inside story. So yeah, great little book there. I've only read part of this one, but I'm really happy to add that. The other 3 books, I mean, obviously by today's standards, we don't really need them. The Amiga format, bumper book of Amiga hints and tips. Amiga Force Playing Tips, A to F, Volume 1. In fact, it feels a little bit thought as much. I'll look at that in a second, because that's another book I've just found inside it. And obviously, I'd imagine all these are on the internet these days anyway, but it's nice to have it, you know, something physical. And again, the same thing, but this time G to Z. And what I've just discovered then, busted, cannon fodder, the definitive player's guide. That's brilliant. And that's in really good condition, to be fair. Really good condition. So thank you very much, Adam. Well, managed to pick up a few games for the Wii. They were really cheap. I mean, they were 15.75 pence each. The first one is Bloom Blocks. I get me damn words out. There you go. Blazing Angels Squadrons of World War II. And these are all picked up from CX. So, happy to add that as well. And this last one was Ghost Squadron. And it doesn't look too bad. Join the elite Ghost Squad as they tackle terrorist threats around the world. Again, all complete. Pretty good condition as well, the boxes. So I'm happy to add those to my collection as well. I've only got one game for the GameCube, but what a game. Die Hard Vendetta. And again, complete in the box. Not even had a chance to touch this one yet, but you know what, it does look pretty good on the back. So I'll just have to throw that in at some point. Moving on over to the Xbox. Got a few for that. The first one, actually I say the first one, that's not the first one I was going to show you. Oh, there it is. You already know about, because it was part of my CX challenge, and I've got to do something with the case. I've got to get some stuff on that, or just swap the case. Anyway, Shell Shock, now 67. 187 Ride or Die. Again, the case isn't the greatest, but it is complete in the box. So I'm happy with that. Drive, Blast, Rule. They took over your neighbourhood, they shot your mentor. Now it's time for you to take up their challenge and ride or die in a fierce street racing war. This next one was recommended to me by my good friend Robert, Neo Gunlock. Kingdom Under Fire, The Crusaders. Xbox original. Complete in the box. Still haven't had a chance to try this, but it really does look fantastic looking at the back of it. Against a tide of fearsome enemies, only heroes dare to stand and fight. So, really looking forward to that one. Terminator Dawn of Fate. Managed to pick that one up as well. And these are all between 50p and £1, to be fair. So that's complete in the box. And another one, Xbox exclusive, Mech Assault 2 Lone Wolf. And it really does look good, but the case is horrendous. The case is going to have to go on this one. Looks like they've taped it all up there. But again, complete in the box. Really happy to add that to my collection. Right, I'm just going to jump over to the Xbox One for a second, because again this was part of my CEX pickup, and that was Metal Gear, The Phantom Pain. So I've added that one. We'll jump over now to the Xbox 360, and I've got, and I really do like the look of this one, Binary Domain. Okay, complete. It really does look good. Really does look like. Let me know what you guys think of that one if you've got it. Infinite Undiscovery. Only on Xbox 360. Bet this is an RPG. You look like a hero, now act like one. Wow, graphics look incredible, to be fair. So, got to give that one a blast. And this other one, this was another one that was part of the CX pickup, Hunted, Demon's Force. So, I'll just quickly skip that. This last one, I always remember this being raved about, and I never ever played it back in the day. And that's Brothers in Arms, Hell's Highway. I believe this is a really good first person. And I'm saying FPS. No, my look, it's probably not. It's probably a third person, but a really good shooter. And I'm really happy with the case and everything on this one. But yeah, really happy to finally add that into my collection. PlayStation 3. Now I know one of these, CX, caught me out of buggers, and it wasn't this one. Virtual Tennis 3. I do like playing the odd tennis game. I know these are pretty good, so happy to add that. Now this next one, I really did enjoy the film. I really did enjoy it. My wife didn't. As far as she's concerned, it's Americans being too gung-ho. And that is Battleships. Or rather, Battleship. And this is obviously a game taken from the film. So I'm actually looking forward to this one. Invasion at Sea, Revenge on Land. So I'm going to give that one a blast. Now this next one, I've never come across this one before. Banjo, Edge of Control. Now straight away it looks like, oh God, what's the bloody game's called now? Motorstorm. It looks like one of those type games. So I'm looking forward to this one, because it just looks absolutely bang on. Again, complete in the box. Bet you it's this one. Top Spin 3. Yeah, what's this one? Manuals. That's my biggest pet hate. They snuck this one in, the buggers. I didn't spot them. I always tell them when I hand the games that, look, there's no manual there in the box already. If the game hasn't got the manual, I don't want it. The buggers ignored me. So, I mean, it was 50p. I'd rather just pay £1 and get the damn manual. And this last one caught my eye. Caught my eye. Fairy Tale Fights. The cover just looks absolutely gruesome. It just looks so quirky. It really does. Bloody crazy salami violence. Complete in the box. But I am looking forward to this one. It does look to be like a cracking, quirky fighting game. And obviously it's, I'd imagine it's the characters from all the fairy tales, so looking forward to that one. Right, we're moving on to our last pickups, and it is the console that actually got only just the most love. And that's the PlayStation 4. Now this first one, Among the Sleep. If you've not played this, you need to. It's a cracking indie game. It's played from a child's perspective, and I think it's brilliant. I really do think it's brilliant. It's very, very short, because my daughter was playing it at the time, and she more or less completed it that afternoon. But it got her thinking. And that's the whole idea behind this game. I'm not going to go into detail and tell you what it's all about, but you really do need to check this one out. I highly recommend that one. Another one, I've not switched this on yet, I know she has, Resident Evil 2, but it's the Revelations box set. Now, I've not even touched this, so I can't really say anything on it. It says there, Evil is watching. Claire Redfield and Maria Burton awaken in the abandoned detention facility on the remote island. Maria's father, Barry, teams up with the newcomer Natalia? No. To find them with horrific creatures lurking in the darkness. Can anyone hope to make it off the island alive? I ain't got a clue. Now, this next one, it's still in the box, it's still sealed, and I picked this up because it's dirt cheap now. I only paid £5 for it. Can't believe how cheap you can actually pick up PS4 games now. You can get them as cheap as £2, but fortunately I've already got those. Now, this one is Strange Brigade, and this does look to be an absolute fantastic, quirky FPS. Blast your way through thrilling campaigns set in the 1930s Egypt, full of terrifying traps, male-violent monsters, and puzzling... I can't pronounce that last word. But it looks brilliant. It's from Rebellion, Strange Brigade. I did see a video on it, so I'm happy to have that. This next one, because I've seen loads of videos on it, I thought, you know what, that looks brilliant, I'm going to have to get that. I've also got the previous one, I've also got the one, I think the original on the PS3, and I still haven't touched it. This is still fresh in the box, and it is Metro Exodus. So I'm really happy to add that to the collection, but I'm also looking forward to breaking the seal on that one. This next one, I know Planet Retro, Big Gamer Al, he's picked this one up. He's also picked up the other two. I'm just waiting for them to turn up, and that is The Escapist, The Walking Dead edition. I think my wife is going to enjoy this one, possibly more than me, but again, sealed, not a chance. And this very last one, I can't remember who recommended this one to me, and I absolutely know nothing about it. The present is there. So, God, get your words right. The present is theirs, the future is mine. Close to the sun. I've not got a clue what this is about. Again, it's sealed. I've got an absolute ruck of games that are really... they're just being added to my back catalogue at the moment, and I've got a load more I know on its way to me. In fact, I'm shocked, a little bit shocked and surprised that they haven't arrived as of yet, to be quite honest. And throughout all that, I forgot to have a drink. Cheers. Oh, it's better. Oh, much better. Oh, excuse me. And that's this, and that's it for this pickups. I hope everyone's staying well. I hope everyone's staying safe, because this coronavirus stuff seems to be getting a little bit out of hand, especially when you go to the shops just to pick up a bit of toilet paper because you've run out and there's nothing there. Panic buying. But I can really see this causing major problems. Economic climate. I think it's all going to turn to shit, guys and girls. I really do. And I think a lot of us out there, we're going to end up losing our jobs. It's going to be getting that bad. In my industry, we've already seen the downturn now. It's only going to get worse. It will get worse, unfortunately. And that's down to everybody basically closing down and shutting down for however long. I hope this blows over as quickly as possible, but I don't think this is going to go anywhere quickly. And with that, you're going to get delays on everything. You know, the new consoles we're all looking forward to, I don't see them coming out this year, I really don't. And everything else, it'll be games and everything. If you can't get them shipped to the stores, or if the stores are even closed, what are you going to do? I suppose we'll just have to grin and bear it. Listen, thanks for watching, thank you for supporting me, and I'll catch you all again. Take care.